Angela says I had to change the settings. If you change the settings to 1080, said the picture cleared right up. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully it looks much better now. So yeah, Greg, you can go 1080 at 30 frames per second or 1080 at 60 frames per second. Welcome in, Sonia. Good morning, Melanie. How are you today? I don't think I've had that oven before. I got stuck. I had two people walk up to me, one on my left side, one on my right side. They both started recording video of the topiaries. I'm like, I can't move. I've been bookmarked by social media. All right, later on this morning, we will be riding Guardians of the Galaxy. I want to see how that does with the configurations. But I think we've got a little bit more time before that comes up. We are in group 54 today. Now, normally our gimbal is a little more stabilized, but we've got new connectors on here. I'm going to have to figure out how to get them from shaking too much. Good morning, Data Right. How are you? Greg says just changed his settings to go to 1082. Welcome in, Surf Bomb. Let's see. Jeff Davis read my lips earlier, and I committed to drinking a lot of Beverly today. Oh, I did. Oh. Loose lips sink ships. And April says, I see mission space. Yes, we got mission space just on the other side as well. I was hoping I could catch a monorail come by. Love a good monorail. Good morning, April. And oh, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Who just gave a PayPal? Mike Michelle gave a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We're so thankful for you. Thank you so much, Mike and Michelle. Just gave, I can't even quite see it because it's so small. $10? $100. Okay. Thank you so much, Mike and Michelle. It says, towards help keeping the magic growing with new equipment and programs or a few good treats in the parks. Well, it is, thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much, Michelle. That's extremely generous of you. And we ordered, how much did we order? I think some of the new connectors and stuff like that, we ordered just over that last night on an order from Amazon. So we're hoping we're going to get all this together, and June's going to be an amazing month of brighter, clearer, and better live streams moving forward. So thank you guys. Thank you for the PayPals. And I hope you guys know we're putting that right back into what we do so that we'll have a better experience for everybody. I see lots of VIP tours this morning. I've seen a couple behind the scenes tours. Good morning, Mark. Welcome in. We're in the mid 80s today for a high. No worries about weather today as far as rain. And not very much of a breeze at the moment. Rose says, I agree with the Beverly comment. There is a 70-minute standby wait right now for test track. Should we go for it, guys? Should we try it out? All right, let's do it. Let's go single rider. And we'll make it happen. Hello, hello. All the single riders, 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 all the single riders. You put your hands up. Woo! Let's see what happens as we hit single rider today. We'll test it out and see how well it does inside the test track area. KJ, happy Sunday. Glad you could join us today. We are testing new equipment, new configurations. Tried a new app frame this morning. Oh, good to go? Thank you. And it didn't work, so we're going to be, switching things up. We may have a frozen picture here and there. I may have to switch some out. We cannot charge at our equipment at the moment, so we will have to stop and do that because those things we had to order will not come in until later this week. So jump somewhere else.
She did it wrong. That's okay. She's little. I'm not going to yell at her.
Which? if I can get her attention. Would you like me to jump on 5? We got 2 in instead of 3 on that one. Oh, they got on there? Okay, they got on. Okay. We have people who are not willing to move all the way over. Should be fine. Let's see how we do this.
Seatbelt check is around the corner. For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened in your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. And please supervise children. Thank you.
La estación de control de cinturones de seguridad está a la vuelta de la esquina. Por su seguridad, mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo y cuida a los niños.
Automated driving technology activated.
Welcome to the sim track. We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenge.
Xandar performance data acquired.
Let's see how your designs hold up now.
Commencing sim car off-road and extreme weather sequence. Commencing responsiveness test.
Okay, responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Automated driving technology verified and active.
We're going to take this corner slow. Or maybe not.
Automated crash avoidance technology disengaged. Displaying responsiveness data.
Here comes the final test.
Energizing for power test. Displaying power test results. SimTrack performance testing complete.
This concludes your performance testing. Do You'll be able to see how your Chevrolet custom concept vehicle designs compare with the sim car after you disembark. Please watch your step as you exit, and remember to take all your personal belongings with you. Be sure to check your final performance numbers in our scoring area.
Mess my hair up. Whew. It's a lot to carry. All right. First ride on test track like that. Now, normally in this area of test track, I have to kind of run through because the signal's not all that grand. And while we are at decreased capacity, hopefully it's still better than we've done in the past. Go. Yeah, Sam, you can most certainly get in touch with a Chevrolet car salesman in here. We'll be glad to send you home with a Corvette. And I'm waiting to see. And we are quickly back up to a good connection. So good morning, everybody. If you're popping in, we are doing some testing today. I am practicing. I'm getting some experience with new ways to carry, use, integrate, connect, and even power new equipment and applications to use in our streams moving here in the future. Good morning, Jordan. Welcome in, Rachel. We are at group 40 right now for Guardians. So we're getting there. Let's go check out the refreshment station. Just recently reopened our refreshment station over here. There's a few items for you guys to try, including frozen slushies. Including the frozen Coca-Cola, a Fanta, banana, topped with caramel and blueberries. And the prices on those, they are $5.25 for the frozen Coke and $6 for the Fanta banana with the caramel and blueberries. I think I've ever had a caramel blueberry banana slushy before. So we've got a few new tables here instead of the stand-up tables we've had before. And we've got frozen Coke and frozen banana in here. Should we try one? I think Susan said you guys may have a poll. So I wonder if they're going to be adding different flavors along the way or not. Here, let me grab some shade for a second. I think Susan's closing the poll and going to give me directions on what I'm supposed to get. They are, I think, was it $5 and change for the frozen Coke. It's just frozen Coke. There's nothing on it. It's just the frozen Coke. And the other one is the Fanta Banana. It's $6 and it has caramel and blueberries on top. So I'm going to have to see if they'll allow the toppings on the frozen Coke, because according to the menu, there's only 2. Let's go see. Nope. Not open? Oh, they're not open. Oh, they're not open yet. That's right. People here are not dining. It's got a few more minutes. They open at 11. All right. So let's do that. I'll come back to that. They are going to open at 11. I jumped the gun. Sorry about that. I didn't see that they had the queue line closed. All right, they're going to open up in about 8 minutes. So while we're waiting for those 8 minutes, I'll come back and see if I can get that frozen Coke. In the meantime, I'm going to walk over to, our menu over here for the Farmer's Feast. So we have a brand new menu for the summer solstice. We've tried the first 2 menus. This one here started May 21st and goes through the end of the festival through July 5th. Tomato and red onion panzanella, barbecued seared pork tenderloin, and sweet corn creme brulee. So there is the tomato and red onion panzanella with avocado burrata cheese and fresh basil. That's $5.25 for that item there. The barbecue seared pork tenderloin, $6.50. It is gluten-free. It comes with summer succotash, herbed butter, and grapefruit vinaigrette. Again, it's $6.50 for that.
Man, this looks like it'll be a lot.
And then a sweet corn creme brulee, $4.75. It comes with a corn biscotti.
Where's that you are here?
Corn biscotti. Interesting. So, so you got the same items over here as well. Here. So one of our new menus, it changed twice. 3 different menus for throughout the season. So. Welcome in and good morning, Lucas. I think we may have to give that a shot. I think we're going to be back here on Tuesday. I believe Owen will probably be with me now that his blockout dates will be open back up. And Owen loves to join me on Epcot days. Good morning and welcome in, Terry. Welcome in, Naomi. Forever Young's with us this morning, EXP626. Uncle Aardvark, good to see ya. Welcome in, Calvin. Ooh, ghost spider mask. Not seen this.
Once you have them, every time.
$34.99. The eyes light up. Authentic character sounds. Got a Miles Morales too. Welcome in, JC. Grace says, like the rainbow shirt. Very retro in a lot of their collections that are coming out as of late. Now that we're getting close to June, we got to start getting ready for July. How about our red, white, and blue ears? Brand new! Our 4th of July ears for this year. $34.99, all sequin. Sequin, sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. Welcome in, Nick the nurse. Of course, we've got our churro ears. Those are like a little chocolate. Shiny too. Susan loves Americana. She loves red, white, and blue stuff. I may have to pick her up some more ears. Three caballeros. Those are kind of cool. Donald front and center. A metallic pin-like centerpiece. Embroidered. Jose Carioca. This is a Decades 100 ear set. They are $39.99. And then, who's excited about the next Pixar movie coming out? Elemental. I think there's some new Elemental merch out. We'll be looking for that later on today as well. These are $34.99. Very smooth. Notice you got water on one side, fire on the other, and they're mixing in the center as well. Smicky Smile says, hello from beautiful Oak Island. Morning, David. Yes, we are going to be going on Cosmic Rewind as soon as our group is called. Got a few more groups to go. Somebody said to shake them. What am I shaking? Oh, they're very faint. There's something in there, but it doesn't sound very loud. Yeah, they're very quiet maracas. The amount of effort you would have to shake your head to make that sound would surely cause you a headache. But I like the design. They're very nice. They're very beautiful. Very bright colors. New ears. It's a new week. You know we're going to have at least 4 or 5 new ears. Enough to keep us busy. We'll look for some more merch in just a bit. Let's get back out over to the refreshment area. Just opened yesterday. You guys wanted me to get the frozen Coke. See if they'll make me a frozen Coke with caramel and blueberries. It's not on the menu. At least it's not on the front menu. Is it on the My Disney Experience app menu? Can you imagine if they were allowed though? Every time you like moved your head, got something loose in your noggin. Welcome in, Add the Dutch. Good morning, good morning. We're popping over to the newly reopened refreshment station. See what they can make for us today. Are they not open yet? They're open at 11 though, right? Got to set up all the caramel. Put mine. Good morning, Fred. It's a nice day here. It's a nice day, Fred. Yeah, we're just waiting for our Coke area to open up. I think they're opening up a little late today. Shelby was saying, what am I going to do when the battery dies? We are going to switch. We ordered new connectors and new connections last night after searching and looking for what we need. They will be coming in either Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe. We'll be ready to start using all of this full time by the first full week of June. But today we're just going to be swapping out equipment and do what we can when we can do it. I think we're going this way now. That's red flowers. Wow. Good morning, loser door face. So yeah, we are actually streaming today in 1080. If your phone is not showing 1080, you may have to change to 1080 or do a refresh to get the best looking picture for it today. Hello, Ariana. Can we get the frozen Coke with the caramel and blueberries?
Anything else?
That will be it.
How are you paying today?
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you. Hello, Matthew. So you guys voted for me to try the frozen Coke with caramel and blueberries. First time I've ever had a frozen caramel blueberry Coke. Ooh, those look some good looking blueberries. Awesome, thank you. All right. Spoon? Not enough tables. We're gonna go use an Epcot table. Epcot table, Epcot table, Epcot table. You'll always find one around. see. All right. Frozen Coke, caramel, blueberries. Frozen caramel, Coke, frozen blueberry, caramel, blue. How would you use the adjectives for that one? I'm a little at a loss. But there's a new refreshment station here in Epcot. And I am connected in so many different ways. I can't even walk away from anything anymore. Here, I'm gonna do this. Let's try it out. Wow. Blueberries are a little tart, but I like it. It's a good, that will change depending on which blueberries I use. Wait, there's something on the bottom.
Everyone loves it.
Welcome in, Queen Honey Bear. Happy Sunday, Cindy. Good morning. What's on the agenda for today? So we're having ourselves a frozen Coke with caramel and blueberries in it. There's a lot of blueberries in that container. I love the option though. Then, hopefully, our Guardians of the Galaxy virtual queue will open up. And then, depending on our battery life, we might see if we can get on a couple more rides today. I'm at 59% on one. I'm about to have to switch this one out here. That is so different, but good. Kelly Ryder, thank you so much for being a part of the Magic Fruit Cast. It's the cast and our patrons who have made it possible for us to start streaming in a higher resolution. And it's the equipment we're testing today that make that possible. So, you can see me get a sunburn in a high quality resolution. So, thank you so much, Kelly Ryder. Welcome in, Red Camouflage. How are you doing today? Mayflower is with us today as well. Welcome in, guys. All of those tastes together confuse me. Now, the one on the main menu just says banana. So, caramel banana blueberry. That might even be more different. Actually, the tartness of the blueberries, because they're not the sweetest blueberries, kind of goes well together. I'd have this again. It's melting pretty quickly. A little small for $6. So not the greatest on value. But at least it's got fresh blueberries in it. I would give this a 4 out of 5. Docking a little bit for, you know, a $6 price for such a small container. But I'm glad to have our refreshment center back open again here, right outside of the test track. Now, something about Sunday morning and brunch caught over here to my left. I want you guys to look at this. Look at the line. I mean, people love their Sunday morning brunch.
Yeah.
A lot of caramel at the bottom. I do. Last drink.
I would say though it's like less cement.
Wow. That's a first. Caramel, blueberries, and Coke. Can't get that at Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. And it beats Beverly. And no brain freeze. All right. All right, so we are at this point 47 out of 54 for our groups. So we'll be able to go to Guardians of the Galaxy here very soon.
Sorry, we'll keep it loud.
All right, let's go back in the creation shop. I think there's a couple other things I wanted to see that were new today. If you're just popping into today's stream, welcome in, guys. We are testing new equipment and stuff as a test stream today. We will be back tomorrow under our old settings, at least for the next few days. And our hope and goal is to have this all worked out and ready to go the first full week in June. Go find some more new merch. There we go. Trying to get the chat back up here, guys. A lot. It's very heavy. Like I should be much bigger on my arms, but I'm not.
Are you taking everybody's pictures?
I can take pictures for everybody in the park all at one time with this many. Cast member was coming over and counting everything I'm carrying. So he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Official review of the Coke. I'm glad that the station's back open. It's a quick place for you guys to go in and get something, especially during the summer months. I think it's going to be great. I actually liked the Coke, the caramel, and the blueberries together. I don't think I've ever would have put that together normally, but I enjoyed it. Like I said, I like the fact that the blueberries were a little on the not sweet side, which added a kind of, helped with the sweetness of the Coke and the caramel. Now, we've seen these before, but I still think they're cute. Maybe we've never seen them in 1080 though. Yes, 4 out of 5 Mayflowers. See, Chippendale guys are just so cute. And you don't have to worry about killing these flowers either. Dumper's pretty adorable too. These guys are $24.99. Go good on your desk, especially if you don't have time to keep up with watering plants and stuff. So who has already seen the new Little Mermaid? Anybody this weekend? I think it's interesting that they have to put so much with, I mean, I understand we got to have Ariel on there, but it's just, it's strange to see that we see so much Melissa McCarthy. It's like they're putting a lot of that in the image of her as Ursula into everything they're doing for this Little Mermaid. Or is it just me? Is it just me? Am I the only one? Whoop. It's like drop it on the floor. Oh, look. Sebastian and Scuttle. And Flower and Garden, Dooney and Burke, off 30% off for limited time. Additional discounts apply, so these are still at 30% off. Come in June when annual pass holders get 30% off, then you get 30 plus another 30. Angel says, trying to get my son to see Little Mermaid, but he wasn't feeling good yesterday, so we'll see if we'll make it today. Well, I hope he gets to feel better, Angela.
Did you like it?
I love the Moana Dooney and Burks. I think they're really well done. Great designs. Stacy says that all the images of Ursula, they always make her skinnier. Yeah, that seems a little wrong. And of course, we've got new Dooney and Burke that just came out this past week is the Finding Nemo. And it's a static pattern across the bag, so you don't have to worry about getting different bags. They all have the same pattern on them. Did a quick camera switch. Hopefully we're still transmitting. One of the things we learned yesterday and today is how we're going to have to change configuration so that we don't have to worry about that moving forward. New equipment comes in later this week. I like the Moana shirt. I'm guessing this is $59.99, and it is. Some bags, earbands that don't even go with this collection, but they're brown, so put them up there. Moana shirt, Moana. You can get some Moana native shoes as well. Alright, so I was looking to see if I can see some new movie merch. Look at the Moana! Alright, we will be going to a box mode now, guys, for this device because of this particular app. Didn't like the way it worked yesterday, but wasn't able to get the new app to work today, so I'm going to deal with it for the moment until we can switch back over. Inside here is a pua, and inside the pua is a hey. It's like Marushka dolls. And this is what I was looking for. New Elemental merch. Now inside the parks. So we've got the ears we saw earlier. We have a drinking tumbler, $22.99. A play set, which might be kind of hard for me to get out one hand.
Works in there backwards.
Got all the different figures from Elemental. Interesting that they made the well, even the fire ones, the fire and the water are both like translucent. Carol, we are group 54. Last time I checked, we were at 47, so. Looks like a spud. I got. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Windbreakers. You knew that was going to show up somewhere in the movie, right? Look at that hair. I don't know what to think of that one. What do you guys think? You guys want a windbreaker plush? Root for the windbreakers. Here's Wade, one of our protagonists. And is it just me, guys, but you know, us adults need some help sometimes. They should put the names of the characters on the labels on all movies, not just Disney movies, but you know, they never say you what the name is. So sometimes you have similar characters and your child like, I want so-and-so, and like, I don't remember which one that one is. There's Wade. And the other protagonist. Got little flames on her arms. Kind of cool. Actually all over the place. And each of those is $22.99. So brand new stuff for Elemental. Welcome in, Kitten Duo. Now, if you guys are just popping into today's stream, you're going to notice there's a weird black box. And the time and my battery life on my camera, because it's not pulling off the HDMI clean. We're going to have to fix that. But, yeah, we know it's there. All right, we are at group 51 at the moment, so I got 3 more groups to go before we get called. Might start making our way over there. Carol says, I really want to see Elemental, but I can't help but feeling it's just like a generic Inside Out. I feel like it's just going to be a very jovial, not really Romeo and Juliet, but the idea that, you know, 2 different groups that are not allowed to be apart. They're different and they have to be apart and they cannot be together. And they're gonna somehow find a way that they can still overcome their differences. I think that's great. I think that's gonna be fun. I will probably enjoy seeing it. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, the entire time I'm gonna think, you can't put fire and water together. They cancel each other out. One puts one out and the other one evaporates the other. So I see what life lesson they're going toward, but it should kind of be like the fox and the hound. I know you guys like each other and you like to be friends, but sometimes life just doesn't make a way for that to happen, because you're going to make each other cancel out. I don't know. We'll see how they do it. Maybe in the end they can find a way to become, they can get together and help each other out in Phantasmic, as you know, they light the water on fire. Yeah, part of me kind of feels like that Green Giant. It's sort of the modern day Romeo and Juliet. The only difference is Romeo and Juliet were star-crossed lovers, and it doesn't look as that's going to be the case necessarily in the way that they're meeting initially. So I'll look to like if looking like he live, but no more deep will I dart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly. Sorry. Let me some Romeo and Juliet.
We're gonna go right up into that little corner and get a picture in front of the galaxy ship.
All right, 2 more groups before we can go inside. Let's go hit the gift shop outside Guardians of the Galaxy as we wait for our 2 more groups to come up. So first thing this morning when we first came in, we had some fellow Travelmation travel agents come in with their fam. We've known them a good time. They came in and jumped in and surprised me, but the sound wasn't working, so I'm going to keep my eyes open, see if we can see them again so we can say hello. If we see them, we can say hello once more.
I am the broker, and I think you will be delighted with our selection of treasures from Xandar and other items from around the galaxy. Do come in.
Sam, have I taken a selfie with my new gear? Not yet. I don't have it quite figured out how I'm going to carry it yet, which is one of the reasons why I'm just coming into the park to see how much it weighs, what we're going to have to change. We have new cables coming in later this week, so I'll be doing some additional streams here and there to kind of play around with them.
Welcome to Terrace. I have brought Xandarian goods as well as items from around the universe for your peruse. Enjoy! If you have any questions, please ask my most capable staff.
I have to say, if I had to choose one of the Infinity Stones, I mean, the one inside Loki's staff is probably the coolest. The Time Stone is probably the best for display. But, I mean, the Tesseract is not much to it. It's just a glowing blue cube.
I'm delighted to inform you that all Xandarian export taxes have been waived. Unfortunately, I have no control over your local taxes. Apologies. Terrence, we have so much for your delight. Please feel free to look around.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Why, get it? You're lying to them. So that may be something that I didn't click or didn't do just right, guys. I created the stream this morning from a completely different standpoint, and we may have to work on those. One of the things we're testing is how to create and how to use the system. Everything I do normally from my old program, I cannot use. I have to go through a completely different manner. So there may be some things, again, I have to tweak on that. All right, we are one group away, and then we're going to make our way in there.
No, I don't want to be in here.
I remember seeing this shirt before.
I stand behind all my products. Please don't hesitate to communicate with me on Xandar. Between our worlds, response times may be longer than usual.
Well, it's a lot thinner shirt than I was expecting it to be, too. Trying to figure out where that one's at, or if it's even available. I don't see it on the shelf. It's a cool design. I like the stitching here at the top.
Treasures from Xandar and on our reaches of the universe, including the exclusive rights to merchandise related to the heroes of Xandar.
Welcome in, Jim. Nothing like a good overlord now and then, you know? Especially when they want to change it up a little bit. They can compete for the best. So David, I don't know, it's on the display, but I couldn't find it anywhere else in the store. So. All right, we are waiting for group 54 to open up, and we're going to jump right on in. We'll make our way into the Guardians of the Galaxy today. Thank you to everybody in the Ear to Ear Magic community who is kind of hanging out with us. We're kind of doing a testing stream today. It's kind of behind the scenes. You guys are seeing all the stuff that I'm having to try. I'm moving stuff around. I'm holding things in different manners. I'm having to change phones. Had to change apps a couple of times today. And it's all the stuff that we'll work all the kinks out so that when we get streaming on this full time, coming the first full week of June, we'll have it all down and we can get right back into normal streaming. So if you're watching with us today, welcome in. My name's Chris. I'm your Disney travel agent in the parks. And I stream from our YouTube channel every single Monday through Friday. So. Thank you.
Hi guys, did you guys make a version of your
So if you are new to the channel, if you're watching for the first time today, and like, this is a little weird, what's with the black ring? Don't understand what's going on. We will be back into our normal setup starting tomorrow. On Memorial Day, we'll be back in the Magic Kingdom for the day. Welcome in, David.
Supercomputer of Xandar. Although our two planets are light years apart, our stories were destined in the stars to come together. The early stars of our cosmos were enormous. Hundreds, even thousands of times larger and brighter than your Terran sun. Many of these stars grew hotter and denser until they exploded, creating new stars in a cycle that lasted more than 1 billion years. Over time, the remnants of these explosions began to swirl and coalesce into planets in your solar system and ours. You Terrans named our galaxy Andromeda, and yours, according to Peter Quill, after a Terran dairy drink. I am still trying to comprehend you Terrans and your terms, but find Milky Way a curious choice. Among the newly formed stars, at the end of the spiral arm of your Milky Way, is a star which you call Sun. Our planet, Xandar, orbits around not one, but 3 stars or suns.
It's going to be about that.
And despite the vast distance between us, our 2 galaxies are actually moving closer to each other. In just 4 billion years, they will merge with a gravitational force that will bind them together. Imagine Terrans and Xandarians forever connected, though we have in fact been related from the start, born of the same stardust at the dawn of time. There is still so much for us to discover together as we continue to explore the mysteries of our vast universe. Who knows what dimensions or multiverses we might find?
Multiverse.
We invite you to discover more of our connected story as you journey through our wonders of Xandar. I am WorldMind. Welcome.
So good morning, everybody. We're just now getting into the queue here today at Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind in Epcot. Coming to you live from Epcot's future world, so to speak. From the Walt Disney World Resort here in Orlando, Florida. Glad you guys could join us this morning. We are doing testing streaming. I'm doing all kinds of things in which I am playing around, looking at configurations, changing things around so I can get a better idea of how I can better engage with and help you guys when it comes to streaming. Thank you to all of our mods who are in force today just to watch out and to help answer questions, as I may not necessarily be in the chat as much as I normally am, due to the fact that I'm kind of playing around with things in the background. The line here is really long, but it's also a Sunday, so I think it's been discussed, Kelly, but I'll just briefly talk about it as well. There are two ways to get on this particular ride. First and foremost, if you have a park reservation for Epcot, you can simply grab a virtual group from anywhere starting at 7 a.m. using your My Disney Experience app. And you can try again if you don't get it then at 1 p.m. only after you've scanned your ticket to get into the park so that they know you're here. In other words, they'll let anyone get yourself a boarding group if they're outside of the park, but they want to guarantee that you are actually here and going to use it if you try for the 1 p.m. The other option is to get an individual Lightning Lane. It is outside of Genie Plus. So if you buy a Genie Plus, which today is $25, it doesn't get you the ride that's considered individual Lightning Lane. It's the one ride at each park that is outside of the Genie Plus for Lightning Lane.
Our planet Xandar is known for many things, but perhaps most renowned for our technological advancements. From artificial intelligence to intergalactic travel, Xandar stands at the forefront of innovation.
Just the first room of many. We're going to be going through the Wonders of Xandar. It's like a walk-through museum as you wait to get to the pre-show.
That made Xandar most famous throughout the galaxy is our universal neural teleportation network. It generates artificial wormholes in the space.
So, Naomi, we were always guessing that we're going to be either $29 or $35 for Genie Plus tomorrow, being at Memorial Day. But it was only $22 yesterday and $25 today, so it may only reach $29 tomorrow.
Fantastic that our planet Xandar can orbit 3 suns. But did you know that your scientists discovered a planet with 3 suns in your own galaxy? Your scientists named this planet HD 13199AB, which Peter Quill said is
a terrible name for a planet.
He said that you Terrans should have called it
something like Mars, but you know, that's not even taken.
I am still trying to decipher exactly how a name makes a planet's temperature cool. You may wonder what it is like to live on a planet with 3 suns. Observe. For much of the year, our suns appear close together in the sky, giving it a familiar Terran night and day cycle.
This is a massive room, and it's quite calming. Air conditioned, blue lights everywhere. It's very peaceful.
The suns grow further apart until they reach a point where the setting of one coincides with the rising of another. At this point, Xandar is in near constant daytime. Is that not wondrous? There are so many wonders in our universe. You will discover more.
Welcome, Kelly. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us today.
in the wonders of Xandar. We welcome you, Terrans.
So, guys, we will be back in the Magic Kingdom tomorrow for another regular stream for Memorial Day holiday. Starting first thing at Rope Drop. So, come and hang out with us tomorrow at Magic Kingdom. We'll be back in our regular stream and apps. And we'll continue to be testing in the background and try to get some more things done. And I hope to have full equipment release and use by the first full week of June. We are at 38% power. Here are all of Naomi's favorite lighting fixtures. It's like an IKEA showroom in here. Afternoon, Leanne. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Have you been watching and laughing from the background going, oh my gosh, what's Chris doing now? Hello. Lacey, that is a big negatory. No, you do not. You do get to see the pre-show, but if you do the Lightning Lane, you skip by all the wonders of Xandar. So you don't get to see any of the exhibits, models, showcases. You don't get to see the cameos by the Guardians in the interview series. So, you know, sort of like some of the other rides. If you skip in the Lightning Lane, you kind of miss out on some of the things in the queue. Sort of like Flight of Passage. In addition to the new equipment, I'm actually using new insoles as well today. There was a company that came up as a recommendation on Instagram that had insoles that would supposedly alleviate some of the foot pain I've been experiencing in the first quarter of this year. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to contact them and see, and if it works, then, you know, I can share that with you guys. And they graciously sent me a pair to try. Yesterday was my first day wearing them fully. They hurt a little bit, but I think I have to get, you know, accustomed to them a little bit. Today I'm feeling a little bit better in them, and I'm curious to see if my right foot is going to be nearly as painful as it normally is. So, welcome in, Michelle B. we're getting ready to go into the first part of the Wonders of Xandar. I actually find this queue quite entertaining. It's got a lot to look for. It's got a few Easter eggs in it, especially centered around Epcot attractions. Keep a lookout. There are references to at least 3 now extinct Epcot attractions. One of them is in this spot right here. You gotta get it at just the right time though.
A central canal and supporting waterways help expand Xandar City outward, enabling easy circulation of goods and people. Xandar City became a prominent trading port, the largest import-export hub in the entire Andromeda Galaxy. With your plan to travel, Xandar is dependent on water life. Our oceans produce both energy and our population.
Oh, you guys did see that though, right?
Xandar is also home to the Nova Corps, whose goal is to maintain universal peace and security.
Oh, I can't wear plastic shoes. I just can't do it. I don't know. I can't do it, Captain.
Our import-export centers facilitate the trade of vast quantities of goods from all corners of the Andromeda Galaxy and beyond. With an ever-expanding population, our spaceports are the busiest in the galaxy, with hundreds of thousands of ships arriving and departing daily.
Good morning, Natty Boo. How are you today?
These spaceports also connect to a system of underwater hydro bays linking to other transportation networks.
Now, there's a hidden Mickey in this model somewhere in the grass. I have yet to find it. I refuse to look it up and cheat. I want to find it myself, but I haven't found it yet. It's supposedly in a grassy area.
A true wonder. With 3 suns, our land-based habitats are capable of producing immense quantities and varieties of fresh food to feed our diverse population. At sea, our oceans glow with algae farms within the atolls, producing thousands of species of aquatic life. Of note is the delicious Xandarian snail, a delicacy we hope you might try one day. As you might imagine, our energy needs are vast. Our ocean maelstroms, which power our electrical grids, are the main source of energy for the planet. But Xandar also creates energy locally from a variety of sources.
Yeah, we're in our line for Guardians of the Galaxy today, Natty Boo. We've got about 2 more rooms till we get to our first pre-show.
Here's one of our most Xandarian Golden Soul was a highly respected member of the court. Lost his life when Xandarian battle. Really great. I suppose now it's your time to introduce myself. I'm Corbin Ritter. I recently graduated from the Academy where I specialize in intergalactic studies. I hope to move up the Noble ranks to work on the Earth's peace. Collaboration. Which is why I requested
Can't find any more. Hey, look, I found us. We're right there. Milky Way, home of Terra. Epcot Terrans. Epcotians. What do we call ourselves? That's a good question. What do we call ourselves today, guys? So how many pre-shows are there? There's actually one room, 2 room, and then there's a loading dock. It's very similar to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and the fact that you get a pre-show and then they throw you into another queue. But it does keep it interesting. I keep having ads pop up on my own stream.
The Star Blaster is a multi-functioning single-pilot ship designed exclusively for members of the Nova Corps. Do not underestimate the sophistication of this ship because of its size.
And so I saw an interview the other day from Melissa McCarthy on the live-action Little Mermaid, and she had something very serious. She was very upset about the fact that people kept referring to Ursula as an octopus, when Ursula was evidently, obviously, a squid, because she only has 6 tentacles and not 8.
Lately, he's taken a keen interest in one of your Terran sports. After Centurion comes the rank of Millennium. This is Millennium Ray Orion, a skilled aeronaut who recently set a new speed record while utilizing Xandarian jump gate technology.
I wonder if one of us would like show up dressed as Xandarian Nova Corps. If they would have a problem with you wearing that in the parks.
Xandarian Gotham Saul was a highly respected member of the Corps. He lost his life defending Xandar in the battle against the Rogue Creed that nearly destroyed our world. We are eternally grateful for his service. Last, but no way
Look at the intricacy here.
Corman. I suppose now is a good time to introduce myself. I'm Corbin Ritter. I recently graduated from the Academy where I specialize in intergalactic studies. I hope to move up the Nova Corps ranks through work that encourages peace, collaboration, which is why I requested this Epcot assignment.
Belonging to the Corps is a great honor for Xandarians. Most families have at least one member who work at Nova Corps in some capacity. So if you live on Xandar, Novas are a part of your everyday life.
So it's funny we're talking about the Nova Corps, this being Memorial Day weekend.
The differences in rank are noted.
This is a weekend. Tomorrow is a day when we recognize those who sacrificed the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms here, and those who have served and gave their lives while serving. So,
the Nova Corps uniforms reflect our peacekeeping mission.
as important as the Nova Corps is to the Xandarians, our service people are extremely important to the freedoms that we have in this country. So if you have someone in your family who has died in the service of our country, defending its right, thank you so much.
These are the key values of the Nova.
Xandar would have never survived a Kree battle were it not for the intervention of this ragtag team we know as the Guardians of the Galaxy. To uncover the true story, I spoke with the captain of the crew. Peter Quill, thank you for joining me today. The leader of your group was telling me about the plan to save Xandar from the rogue Kree.
Wait, did you say the leader? I'm the leader. Wait, who said that?
It was Rocket.
Well, don't believe anything Rocket says.
But he said it was your plan.
Well, okay. You can't believe that.
It was 12% of it.
Hey.
Good morning, Myers and the Mouse. How are you guys doing today? Happy Memorial Day weekend.
This is none other than Drax the Destroyer.
See? And she knows who I am.
Anyways, I danced circles around the Kree dude. Totally saved the day.
Your weird and embarrassing dance display was a means of distraction so that Rocket could destroy the creature.
Thank you, Drax, for setting the record straight for our viewers.
You are welcome.
What courage, Peter Quill. To flail around like a total fool to help save the day.
You're not really making it sound as intense and dangerous as it actually was.
I'm sure it was very intense. We'll learn more about just how intense and dangerous it was in just a moment.
Always come without my dad. So he totally started down at 140.
Our world would have been destroyed in the battle with the Kree were it not for the help we received from the Guardians of the Galaxy. I was fortunate to secure this exclusive interview with them. I am absolutely thrilled to speak with the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I'm the leader. And I'm also the captain. Captain Leader.
I thought the leader was Star-Lord?
Yeah, we only let him think that. And don't call him Star-Lord. His close friends call him Peter J. Quill.
Noted, thank you. So, it was your idea to help Xandar?
More or less. Okay. It wasn't exactly my idea.
This is the famous Groot. Every Xandarian knows how you gave your life to save the rest of the Guardians that day of the battle. Tell us in your own words how that felt.
I am Groot.
You gotta forgive him. He's got what you call a limited vocabulary. What he's trying to say is, he did sacrifice himself to save us all, and Xandar. Fortunately, he's plant-based, so we grew him back. And they grow up so fast, especially when you water them.
It would appear so. So back to my original question, whose idea was it to save Xandar?
It was Quill's. He had this half-baked plan, and we just saved his butt. End of story.
Yeah, Peru!
Okay, it was 3/4 bent. But we were all heroes that day.
I am pleased.
I'll be back with more of the Guardians in a moment.
We have stalled out for a second here.
Xandar was nearly destroyed by a rogue priest who chose not to honor our peace treaty. Without the Nova Corps forces and unusual allies like the Ravagers and the Guardians of the Galaxy, we would never have survived. To discover more about these allies, let's return to my exclusive interview with the Guardians. It's not often one gets to interview the most dangerous woman in the galaxy. Welcome, Gamora. Wait, who called them that? Peter Quill. You mean Star Wars? Oh, I was told he hates that. Oh, yeah, he does. He really hates it.
All right, guys, I'm going to do a quick switch over, and we'll be back in just a moment, everybody. Little switcheroo. Don't go anywhere. All right. A little wonky. So good morning, everybody. If you're just jumping in today, we are doing test streams. We are testing different configurations, different apps, different equipment. So it was not going to look the same as it normally does in our streams. For those who are joining in for the first time, we're glad you guys can hang out with us, but it's going to look a little weird, and it might not look as normally as good as we play around. It's going to look a little unprofessional. We'll be changing out equipment. We'll be changing configurations, but I hope you guys will enjoy a little bit of the behind the scenes of some of the stuff we're going to be doing as we get ready to start streaming in different formats coming the first full week of June. So welcome in. Good morning to Epcot. I should say good afternoon. And welcome to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Making room for everyone. Thank you.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Rayan, Commander of the Nova Corps. On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. As you have seen, your world and ours were born of the same moment, one which you refer to as the Big Bang. As such, we are all galactic neighbors in a vast universe which we and countless others share. For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. So we decided to come to you. But even we could not have reached you so easily were it not for the Cosmic Generator, an advanced piece of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels that act as shortcuts, linking distant points in space. It is our desire to share this wondrous technology with your people so that together we might explore new worlds and create a brighter tomorrow. And now, as the culmination of the wonders of Xandar, you will be teleported to a Nova ship above your planet for a demonstration of the cosmic generator. I trust you will find it an unforgettable experience.
Welcome, people of Epcot. Epcoters. Epcotians. Citizens of Epcot. Does anyone know what they call themselves? What? I'm on? Someone needs to tell me when I'm on. Welcome, Epcot Terrans. I am Centurion Tal Merrick, and we're just about ready to teleport you up to the ship for the demonstration. As you're about to enter a secure Nova area, I must ask you to put away your Terran communication devices at this time. Recording of any type is strictly prohibited. I am very serious about this. Now, please step forward into the chamber. You're gonna love this.
Now, if you are susceptible to strobe lights, this is the time. Look away, look away. We will have a strobe light effect in the next room, guys.
Okay, before we begin, I should warn you that we have never teleported Terrans before. But since your molecular structure is very similar to Xandarian's ancient work, it'll work. So long as you are standing inside the lighted ring. You do not want to know what happened last time someone did not stand where I told them to, okay? Stand by for teleportation. Here we go.
What you see before you is the cosmic generator. And in just a few moments, we'll be activating it so you can experience for yourselves what's happening.
I'm not sure. Our power's out. And the cosmic generator is gone.
Security on it. Go to Code Red. Prepare the fleet. And call the guardians. Now.
There is no cause for alarm. Turn off that alarm. I've got an important transmission coming in.
Hey, what's up, Nova Corps?
Our cosmic generator has been stolen.
What?
How?
What did we think of that? That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
I am Groot.
Good question.
Yeah, who do you think took it?
Perhaps that really big man outside your ship.
Well, that is a big man. I need to alert Nova Prime.
I am watching Terrans for eons.
That's not crazy at all.
This species has failed.
Wait, whoa, we didn't even know there was a test.
He's got the cosmic generator. He's creating a new jump point.
Jump point to where?
Not where. When?
It's some kind of mutant jump point.
It's going back to the dawn of time.
Dawn of time, why?
To erase an error.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Your time is over.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's so vague?
The jump point is closing.
Hey, Nova Dude, you know we're going to follow that whatever it is until we get there.
We can't. Our power is down, and I've got to get these Terrans onto evacuation shuttles.
I got it. I rebroken the shells to follow through the jump point.
Wait, what?
Look, they're our only chance of keeping track of that whack job until we get the cosmic generator back. Piece of cake.
What?
There's she. Where's she?
The odds are impossible.
Yep.
But it's our only shot. Good luck.
Are you sure you can control it?
Come on, it's me. We got this.
We're all toast.
First it was cake, now there's toast. This planet is making me so hungry.
Terrans, listen up. You need to make your way to the evacuation shuttles now. We'll follow the fleet if we get our power. I mean, when we get our Oh, man. Oh, no. This plan of the car doesn't stand a chance. What? I still on it? What did I just say? You need to tell me what I want. Are you seriously there? Everything is under control. We're rebooting our subsystems and we'll have the power back soon. We do hope you enjoyed your brief visit with us. Over and out. Could this day get any worse?
All right, so we've gotten through the first part of our pre-show. Now we're getting into the loading docks. Welcome in, Moika. How you doing today? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Welcome in, Emacs. It's been a trying day. Tried a few things new. Not quite working yet. We do, after yesterday's testing, know of some different cables and different equipment we needed to buy in order to deal with a few things. So we bought 2 new cables. Actually, 1 cable, 1 splitter, and 1 new battery bank yesterday to help out with the new equipment, and that should hopefully come in by Tuesday or Wednesday. I want to say a special thank you again this morning. Mike and Michelle sent in a PayPal, very generous PayPal of $100, which is almost 100% funding just the new equipment that we had to purchase just last night. So thank you, Mike and Michelle, for that, and for the continued support from all of you guys as we go through this learning process. We're going to try to get much better streams, and yesterday we needed just to be here in the park yesterday and today. We could have done this private, but I think it was kind of important for you guys to know that what we were going through, and I hope that when we get it all together and it's all fixed, you guys will know where it came from. So thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We're going to be riding Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind and see how it looks today on 1080 equipment. Welcome in, Genio. So I lost my hat yesterday riding Expedition Everest while we were testing at Animal Kingdom. I went to guest services at Lost and Found, and they said, the guy at the ride said they found 3 white hats. So I'm like, well, that's a good sign. So we went up to customer service to see if they could find it. Lo and behold, they found my really old, needs to be replaced, but ear-to-ear magic hat. So I did get to go home yesterday with my hat, so that was cool. Good afternoon and welcome in, Mouse Mom. We will be streaming tomorrow, guys, normally, like we normally do, in the Magic Kingdom tomorrow for Memorial Day. So come back and join us tomorrow. We'll be using the normal system, our old system. And we'll continue to do that until we can get everything worked out as far as the kinks and all the behind the scenes IT techs and bugs and glitches and stuff, and hope to have it all running up again by the first week of March, or first full week of June. Well, I turned off Gus Gus. Whoops. Come on, Gus Gus. You got it. Or maybe not. There we go. All right, guys, I'm going to be putting my secondary device away. One. So I will no longer be able to see comments for the time being. You guys continue to have fun. Thanks to our mods and Susan for keeping up with the chat for me today as I'm playing around with our equipment. And still, to me, these guys, don't these look like upside down 3D glasses? Just me. Did I just say how glad I am that this is not a 3D ride? Okay, thank you. Rotate! Woo! Back row. We're going to get some major pull in today's ride, guys. This is probably my favorite seat on the ride. All right, so we're going to be in the back row. For me, I love the back row. You get some major pull around some of the corners when you get into the ride. If you are susceptible to motion sickness, I would suggest riding in some of the middle cars. The front row and the back row tend to have the most effects from that, so. And I would love for you guys to watch and see how it looks while we're riding. And tell me if we have any issues as we go through. Enjoy riding. First time riding? Like it? I love this ride. Even more than trying. So.
Remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the star jumper at all times. And supervise younger riders. Cuando se abran las puertas automáticas, entre en el vehículo Star Jumper y asegure todos los objetos puestos. Tire hacia abajo en la barra de seguridad y empuje hacia arriba cuando se decide. Permanezca sentado con las manos, los brazos, los pies y las piernas dentro del Star Jumper en todo momento. Supervise a sus pequeños.
Back down again. Thank you.
All right, guys, enjoy. Locked and loaded.
Headed for the jump point. This plan is never gonna work. Rocket! Well, okay, I'm locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
You're gonna need it.
Noise? No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing.
What have we done?
I think we're
to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Now where's that cake toast?
It's a question we've been asking ourselves for the past year. Where is that cake toast? You guys, good. I could go for some cake toast. All right. Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Woo! I love to hear that. That's awesome. People behind me said they were smiling the whole time. They couldn't help but to smile. It's a great thing to hear when you get off of a ride. Oh, my backpack just got caught on the stair rail. Almost got yanked backwards. Whoop. All right. Give me just a second, guys, and let me get the chat back out. Tony, I'd like to think that we're smiling from year to year, but the fact of the matter is, we may be called ear-to-ear magic, but we don't make the magic. We share the magic. We're not the source of the magic. We are simply a platform for others to be a part of it. So that was really kind of cool to hear them as they came out and said that.
Yeah, but his issue right now, he's not front.
Susie says the cake toast is at the Polynesian. They call it Tonga toast. That's the closest thing I think we can get to it. We'll take that. Welcome in, Susu. I was a little nervous there for a second, Sam. Yeah, my backpack strap. I had one strap on, the other one was just off to the side. It got caught on the interior of the handrail. It has a spot that can get caught on it, kind of a loop. And yeah, that for half a second there, I thought I was done.
You want the restroom again, babe?
Now, I've been on that ride countless number of times. I've never had a strap get caught on it like that, though. So, got the new Disney Vacation Club booth completed. Not manned today, but a new area that they've been working on. I know, KJ, it's such an amazing ride. How did it look, guys? I know it's blurry as far as just pure motion, and it's dark, and there's not a lot to see. Travis says no delay. Naomi says it's still clear. Elaine says it's clear on my television. That's good to hear. Welcome in, Lane. Rainy day in South Carolina. We've avoided the rain this weekend. Yesterday was clear. Today is clear. And looking good. It's a little warm, but it doesn't seem as warm because the humidity is not as rough as it was. Everyone, I want to say thank you again. I did not expect there to be too many people hanging out with us this past couple of days. It really has been a working day. It really has been something that I normally would have put on private and just kind of checked with afterwards. But, you know, we're pretty transparent on what we do and how we do things here on the channel. Our community is extremely important to us, and I thought it's Memorial Day weekend, and even if it's me working and playing around and it not looking as best as it should, that at least you guys know my intentions. Some new people may come in and go, wow, this guy's really messed up. He can't even keep his camera on. But the rest of the community, you guys know what's going on and why we're doing it. And I appreciate you guys being patient, especially this morning as our first app was not working with sound. We're going to continue to work on that, try to get that together. And we'll continue to tweak it, work it, and do what we have to do to make things look the best that we can, so that we can continue to bring you guys great live streams coming from Walt Disney World Parks, Universal Orlando Resort every single weekday, Monday through Friday. Welcome in, John. Good afternoon. Well, Wayne, thank you for hanging out with us. I feel like you guys have been working with me. Bubbles! But the whole point of this is so that we can get a better picture and a better experience for you guys moving forward. It has been something in the works now for, well, probably the past 9 months. And we'll continue to work on it. I don't think we'll ever get finished. It's sort of like Disney World. It's never done. Well, I'm glad you can hang out with us today, Susu. We will be back again, like I said, tomorrow on Memorial Day. We're going to be at the Magic Kingdom, guys. Come and join us tomorrow morning. We will be back on with our normal programs and our normal view until we get everything worked out for tomorrow. When it gets hot, you just kind of want to jump in the fountain, don't you, Tim? Well, again, a special thank you to our mods for hanging out with us today. and help us to kind of look at things and make sure we've got things taken care of, especially when sound wasn't working the first 20 minutes of our stream. Thank you, mods, for helping out. To our patrons, guys, thank you so much for getting ready. Not this Tuesday, but the next will be our Zoom call for the week, and I hope you guys can all join and be a part of it. We're looking forward to some special things. Who knows, we might be able to add in some new things in the future with the new equipment and how we can do things with our Zoom calls. If you guys are interested and have always thought about joining the Patreon group, you can do so. Check it out at Patreon. That's patreon.com/ear-to-ear magic. 5 different levels to choose from. And if you do join, we would love for you guys to join us on the first Tuesday of every month on a Zoom call where all of our patrons are invited to come in, video, audio, get to see and learn and sort of get to know each other a little bit better. It's a lot of fun. So we want you guys to join that if you can. Today, Kelly Ryder, thank you for joining the Magic Crew Cast, our YouTube membership program. Thanks for continued support on that. Again, we have been using the funds that you guys have been making allowable to us through that YouTube program so that we can invest into what we're doing here today. So thank you to everybody whose name is in green in the chat. Goodbye, Data Ray. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Greg. Thank you, Rosebud. And guys, we're going to head on out for today. I've got some more stuff to do. We're going to continue working. We'll have out the entire week stream, hopefully by tomorrow morning. And keep in mind, I do have a family function coming up later at the end of this week. So we will have a shortened schedule just this week as we go into June, but we'll be back fully into it the week after. Guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Sunday. We'll see you guys tomorrow on Memorial Day. And until then, the sun that you see on our screen doesn't end just because I hit end. Make sure to find somebody today. Share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment, but just be the sunshine in somebody else's day. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for all you do for Ear to Ear Magic. We'll see you soon, guys.